Sorry, I don't know how reliable this Wi-Fi in the middle of nowhere is going to be. Sorry, straight up. Sorry, guys. Um, I don't know if it's my GoPro or something like that, but for some reason, it just completely cut out on me. So I actually set it to a lower resolution. So I'm going to wait for the room to fill up a little bit. Sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on with the Wi-Fi over here or if it's my GoPro. So I actually lowered the resolution to 720. The REM pod was just going off as my GoPro disconnected. So I got to be careful what I say around the GoPro. But I lowered my resolution to 720, so maybe that'll be easier for it to stay connected to the Wi-Fi. So I'm gonna wait for the room to refill back up and okay. So REM pod's been going off a lot
on that doll. Huh?
Yeah, but you know what? I kept losing I just lost GoPro connection
Really?
to Wi-Fi, so I lowered my resolution and hopefully, I mean, I just had 16 people in here now. I only have 4, so hopefully they can switch over. Guys, if my other one is still up and people are in the chat, I don't know if you can maybe go over and say the new stream is up. Yes, I am very excited. And yes, Kat, the Wi-Fi, I mean, we're up in the middle of nowhere, and I don't know how good the Wi-Fi is. And I just lowered my resolution, so maybe I won't disconnect. But we're all very excited to be here. I mean, this was like the main attraction for our road trip, so. I want to walk you guys around the house a little bit, but I just want to wait for the room to fill up. So. Jorge says, looks good and sounds good. Thank you. If the other one's still up and you guys see them in there, just let them know to switch over. Cool, we're starting to get more people in now.
Dude, I was bugged out in the basement.
What's that?
The freaking chair, like, it must have moved. It sounded like it was dragging against the floor.
So we let Chad, me and Phil sat outside for a little while, and we let Chad film in the basement. Well, film the whole house. And what was going on?
So I went into the basement, and I was down there for a couple minutes, and nothing really happened. And then when I was getting ready to come up the stairs, there's 2 metal chairs. Oh,
REM pod again.
That's crazy. Yeah, always buy that doll, dude. That doll's creepy, but yeah, so there's 2 metal chairs. One's in one corner and one's in another corner. So one's on my right, one's on my left. And then one on the left, it sounded like it just was dragging against the floor, like somebody moved it.
So things so far looking pretty good. So Lynn, we are at the Hinsdale house. So the Hinsdale house is I forget exactly what year it was built in. I have my notes again, guys. I have my notes again. So all these notes. So the Hinsdale house was built in 1853 by Ian and Richard. So this used to be like a bed and breakfast, and it used to be on an old carriage trail where, you know, pretty much coach riders would come through and all that, like, you know, all those, you know, carriage. It was a carriage trail, and these people, Ian and Richard, would steal their goods, kill them, assault women, and they would you know, kill them, and they would chop them up, and they would actually put them in the crawl space, which I will show you guys. And so this place has been very haunted from the start. There's also a pond on the other side of the house over there, and that pond, there used to be a barn there, and they used to actually bury the people. They also bury people under that barn too. And when they tore down the barn and excavated it to put the pond in, they found many bodies, and it's supposed to be haunted. It's in New York. So when the Dandy family bought this in 1970, they lived here from 1970 to 1974. There was so much activity in this house. The children, Beth, that's Beth's room over there where the dolls are. So that's Beth's room. Across the kitchen, which I'll show you, just on the opposite side of the kitchen, is Michael's room. Right above us is Phil in what was his wife's name? Phil in Start with the C.
Was it Cindy?
Phil and Cindy. Was it Cindy? Phil and Clara. Phil and Clara. And then these bedrooms are tiny, by the way. So right above Beth's room is Mary's room. That's supposed to be another very, very active room. And to the right of Mary's room is Laura's room. And that's a very small room as well. I bet there are still undiscovered graves. Yes, William, there actually most likely is, because the owner had the pond, had divers go in the pond, and they actually found a femur or a clavicle. I forget which one it is, but there's definitely more. There's also, you said that there was markers for
Yeah,
graves.
there's like 9 flag markers outside that they must have done ground penetrating stuff because it's sporadic, but I found it, yeah.
Nice. That also, there's a story of about a 20-year-old woman with strawberry blonde hair, and supposedly she hung herself or got hung by a tree that's actually down the road, and supposedly the town or whatever decided to get rid of it, and it was supposedly the hanging tree, so they actually got rid of that tree, and supposedly she dances around the pond. She's described to having like bulging eyes, and from being hung, and there's a lot of stuff. There was also, what was the other one? Frederic. And if you say his name wrong, he doesn't like it. Frederic's in the basement, right? Or he's just a bad spirit that haunts here. So Frederic, and now there was another one. What was the guy's name in the basement? He had that weird name. I have it on my phone, but I don't want to.
Wilhelm.
Wilhelm.
Yeah. Ooh, whoa.
Oh, maybe
REM pod's
that's
going
him
off
right
again.
there.
I was thinking we start talking about Frederic.
Or Wilhelm.
Yeah, so like there's supposedly like 7 spirits here. Frederic is an evil spirit that wants to hurt women. So Frederic does not like women. So I don't know what his problem is, but Jorge, by the way, you guys, I live in upstate New York in Orange County. We were just in Orange County. Where were we?
Yesterday, was it?
Orange County. We were in Amsterdam.
Amsterdam, yeah.
Amsterdam, yeah, we were in Amsterdam.
Today.
We were in Cuba.
Cuba, New York.
Florida, New York.
Florida, New York. Yeah. There's so much stuff about this, guys. I don't want to go into a whole lot because we're going to have a video on a full paranormal investigation of this place late at night, 3 a.m. Chad's going to have his going. Phil obviously is going to have his going too. And you know what? Check out their perspective too, because Chad, he heard some stuff when he was in here alone. Phil, he's gonna have his own stuff too, so it's kind of cool. Yeah, we're all pretty much doing like a series. So, I'll go in a little bit more because actually we asked, what's her name, Billy Joe, right? Billy Joe, yeah. So she let us in here, and she actually gave me pictures on my phone that I really want to show you guys, but I might not be able to because I don't want the live stream to cut out. But she actually had full figures. Shadow figures in the basement. She took pictures. She sent them to me so I can show you guys. But I might try to. I don't want it to cut out. But Lynn, how did you find out about this place? Have other paranormal investigators been there and gotten lots of activity? If so, what kinds of activity? Tons of people have been here. Most recently, just all the big ones, pretty much. I mean, all the big YouTubers have been here. We heard about this place. I mean, it's been a popular haunting for a long time with the Dandy family, and I don't know, I just kind of heard it through YouTube. But it's I think this place could maybe be more haunted than the Conjuring house, and already it's kind of feeling it. So I don't know what you guys think.
It's crazy. We've had 7 cars come here.
I told them, yeah, 7 cars come here.
That's nuts to me.
So there was anher rumor too. Go ahead, Chad. What do you think?
I've been hearing footsteps upstairs the entire time that we've been downstairs. Like anytime we're down, when I was upstairs by myself, I didn't get much during my part 1 video, but since I've been down here, I've heard footsteps a few times.
Yeah. And so did Billy Joe, or I think it's Billy Joe, right?
Billy
I just want to make sure I get it right.
And I think I heard footsteps on the dock, too, which was really bizarre.
Yeah.
So it's been active so far.
Cool. So, what do we got here? Paul, be safe, guys. Big shout out to the General and Tony, respect from the UK. REM pod again.
On the haunted doll, guys.
It's on Annabelle, their
Version
of
Oh,
Annabelle.
and it did a
We
little.
should do an investigation on the doll.
Yeah,
Thank
for
you
sure.
for communicating with us. Can you stop? There you go.
Frederic, is that you? Frederic?
Or is that the doll in the case?
There was a name that she told me about.
That's
what's her
Beth's
name?
room, you said, right?
That's Beth's room, but
Is that you, Beth?
Wilhelm, a man named Wilhelm shot and killed his wife, but that was in the basement, right, Sarah?
Yeah.
Sarah.
Yeah.
Sarah, is that you? Pearl drowned in the pond by one of the brothers. There's another name she told me about.
Can you touch that REM pod again? That machine with the red light?
Isabella, is that you? Touch that light. Oh, she goes by Bella. Bella, is that you? Can you touch that REM pod, that light on top of the doll? Maybe it's not Bella.
What were the owners' names? The ones who killed everybody?
Those names were, the owners were Ian and Richard. They built this house in 1853. Those are the ones that would kill the stagecoach riders and passengers and rob them and hurt the women.
Any of you here? Ian or Richard?
Do you hear that?
I'm telling, dude, I keep telling you guys, I keep hearing shit upstairs when I'm down here. Constantly hearing shit up there. Sorry if I'm swearing. I constantly keep hearing stuff up there. Footsteps specifically.
Hey Sal from Australia, thank you for joining us. So, all right, since I got a lot more of you in here, I'm gonna walk you around a little bit. Hopefully, I don't cut out. And let's go for a quick walk around.
All right, guys, enjoy. Go outside. Wanna go outside?
All right. This is the kitchen. This is later, bro. This is Mike's room. Let me turn on my other light quick. So Mike was the only boy from the Dandies. And let's see. You know, at the Conjuring house, every time I went to the basement, it would cut out. So this is what you get to enjoy when you're sitting there in the bathroom, okay? You have to stare at the cellar door. And it is rumored that when people would be in the bathroom, they would hear banging and knocking from the other side of this door. Also, the doorknobs rattling. Both of them. The REM pod's going off. Can you please stop touching that? Alright, I guess that's a good sign for tonight. Alright, so I'm gonna go down the cellar. If it starts cutting out, ask Bella if she likes dancing and music. I will ask her once I get over there. Actually, you know what? We'll ask a few people down here. So, ready up, y'all. We're going in the basement. Jamie Rose, awesome. I caught alive. LOL, no thanks to that bathroom. Come on, Jamie. This is, look, it's got beautiful wallpaper. You know, if you get scared, you know, it might act as a laxative. So, you know, I'm going to go down here. If I start losing connection, you know, I'm going to probably have to come back up. So, I'm going to close this right behind me. Bye. So far, so good. Yeah, that's what I just was thinking, William. That will help you get done on the toilet faster, yeah. So there's actually a body buried over there under the kitchen that's been confirmed. That's that Hines, I'm going to keep forgetting his name, that Hines dude. He shot, so that other guy shot and killed his wife in here. I already forget names, guys. But down here that happened, and a body was buried underneath. I think that owner was buried underneath the kitchen. So the figure that Billy Joe saw was in this back corner over here. She caught it, and she caught a man. It looked like a shadow of a man hanging himself. So, pretty wild. Let me put up my light higher for you guys. Sorry, I'm one-handing this. So there's definitely a body buried right under the kitchen. Oh, there's a rat. I don't know if you guys saw it. There's a rat. So, how's my connection? So I'm going to turn that off when we do an investigation down here in the video. But this is the Hinsdale house basement. It's supposed to be very active down here. Alright. I don't want my connection. I don't want to lose connection, so I'm coming back up. Alright. So let me show you the upstairs. And real quick, this is the crawl space where they would hear scratching and moaning, and let me see if I can get up in here for you guys. This is where all the bodies were stacked by the original owners. Right in here. The owner of the house right now won't even touch this stuff. He won't even let anyone take this book out. He won't let anyone pull anything from here because he does not want any bad whatever from this attic. Because all the bodies would be stacked in here. All right. Connection's good. Awesome. All right. So to my right is Laura's room, and I believe Laura is one of the only remaining living members of the Dandy family, including Clara. So Phil recently died, or not recently, but he died in a car accident. They think Beth might be alive, or Mary, one of the two, and one of the other sisters are dead, and I believe Mike is dead. So this is Laura's room. It's tiny. This is Clara and Phil, the parents' room. This is Mary's room. That's Chad's REM pod, so while we're up here, if that goes off. Must have stunk bad. Yeah, it must have, yeah. Are you talking about the basement, or? So Mary's room is supposed to be very active, and Beth right below me is supposed to be very active. So there's something going on here. There's also supposedly portals in this house too. Like that basement where I was showing you where the body was buried under the kitchen. That's supposed to be a portal. It's supposed to be another portal somewhere else. I forget. I've been given so much information. I'm on like information overload. Supposedly people have been scratched in here, scratched in Mary's room, and people have shown, you know, the owner's pictures and stuff too of them being scratched in here. So This is not a big house, guys, but there's been like crazy UFO, like people claimed UFOs hovered over the house. Like they were looking for somebody in the house or something like that. The REM pod downstairs going off again. UFOs, hearing people screaming outside, chanting, many apparitions by the pond. I won't be able to take you out to the pond because of the Wi-Fi. There's no way I'll reach out there. There's so much. Merch. Some pretty awesome merch. I'd like to buy one, but they didn't have a large. So I'm going to have to wait. The medium's too small. And the extra large is too big. So. Alright. That's pretty much this entire house. So if I show you this picture here, the pond is right over here. So right now I'm facing this way. So the pond is that way. So that's the pond. They tore down the big barn that was here. And they excavated this. Found tons of bodies underneath. There was like Civil War fought. Parts of little small battles of Civil War. This is the hanging tree that I was telling you about. It's somewhere off the road. So I want to check that out, but the tree is gone, so I don't think we're going to be doing that. There's also an old campground that people used to camp over here. It's somewhere behind here or off to where the neighbor is, and he won't let people on his property, so we can't go there. But supposedly a angry looking man with a rifle, looking all beat up, would be seen running up towards that camp. Also around the pond, you'd see the girl with the strawberry blonde hair, with the bulging eyes because she'd been hung, dancing around the pond, and it's just a really crazy area. So the crawl space, I know. Damn, I want their interior designer's number. I honestly, this couch right here was like the original couch where the exorcism that took place. There was an exorcism that happened here in the 70s, and after the exorcism, the activity kind of slowed down a little bit, and then it continued to come back. So there's so many weird stories. Some of them are not confirmed according to the woman Billy Joe said. Some of them are kind of not exactly true. So this light's flashing over here. So I don't know exactly what to go by, but I'm going to try my best. Yeah, this is lit up here. I'm going to reset this. So try to reset it again. I'm going to reset that again. Alright, I'm resetting that again. Alright.
Dude.
What's up? Were you just by the pond?
No, we went up those stairs.
Oh, back there by the campground.
Last time, I went out earlier.
Yeah.
I went all the way to the top of the stairs and I saw eyes in the woods. I got it on camera. It might have been a deer.
There's a lot of deer. I've already seen a couple.
It was dark. It was eyes. And then when I went up to it, we just went even further.
Yeah.
We found the Indian tree. Dude,
really?
Huge tree with all these dream catchers and stuff.
Really?
A bow and arrow.
I wish I could take them, but the Wi-Fi won't.
You're gonna have to record it though.
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway,
Okay.
But it's
Cool.
Insane, dude.
It's creepy.
Cool. I got more REM pod activity while I was upstairs. You could hear it go off.
This thing's active, and we gotta investigate.
So this is gonna be a good investigation tonight.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty pumped about this.
Parts, man. It's gonna be good.
There's a light for this thing too, man. Look at that.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that does anything for her. Like, let her know that.
Actually, I was supposed to ask something. Judy, am I high? No, I don't smoke. I used to. I don't smoke though. No, I'm not high. Yo. Well, my phone's near it, so I'm getting away from it. Then my phone will trip it.
Oh man.
No, it's going on.
Yeah, it's still going off. Yeah, I wouldn't use the phone near it. It's sensitive.
Yeah, I'm gonna shut mine off.
Not that close. As soon as I started recording too, it shuts off. Look at that.
JK, it's a cool spot, very interesting. Yeah, this place is awesome.
What happened? You wanted to freaking...
Can you touch that again?
Shut off? Right right as soon as we start recording?
You guys, I mean, since that's been going off, you want me to turn on the spirit box?
Sure.
All right. Guys, this is not going to be a super long live stream like the Conjuring House, just because we want to do our own separate investigation. We got some other stuff to do as well, so it's going to be a very long night.
It has been going off. It shut it. As soon as I started.
Just gonna show you this real quick. I know everyone's talking, but Chris is.
They're all recording.
Chris is doing a live stream, and Chad is doing some stuff, but we've been getting activity.
Let me know when you're ready.
You gotta see that tree. It's sick.
I'm gonna go out there and maybe take pictures or something of it, or I'll do a little clip to add it to one of the videos.
They got pretty damaged, except these dolls. During both fires, they were unscathed. Basically, the Hinsdale house.
Gee, how is it hanging? It's hanging. Spirit box. William wants a spirit box. All right, let's go with the spirit box. You ready, Phil?
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we get. Who's been touching that light above the doll? Can we get a name? Is there anybody here that wants to communicate with us? You can speak into the box, into what's in my hand. Speak into it.
Were you murdered here?
Do you know the Dandy family?
Who's the person out here walking around all the time?
Frederic, is that you? Do you haunt this place? Quiet.
Very quiet. Try something else. Try like another channel or
Yeah.
different mode.
Frederic, do you haunt this place? Do you not like women? GE is good evening. My bad. I should know that. This thing has multiple settings, so.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Can I get a hello or a name? Oh, it's quiet, man.
Can you come over here and touch Phil in his elbow?
Very quiet. I don't think they want to use the spirit box right now.
All right.
Can you use the REM pod again with the machine with the red light on top of the dolls?
Was it always flashing?
It has.
Yeah, it's been flashing.
Okay.
Why don't we
It's
just
quiet. Oh, there it
Never
goes.
mind. Why don't we just nothing?
Want to try EVP?
Yeah, you got yours. Right?
Oh, we had the tape recorder.
Oh,
The
yeah,
big
we do.
one.
We'll
Yeah.
set
It's in
that
the
up
car.
during the
We'll do
investigation.
that as the investigation. We got an old school
What do you
tape recorder.
think- What do you think about just sitting here quietly right now?
I'm down. Are you guys down for us just sitting here quietly and I'll pan the camera for you guys?
Maybe they'll be able to hear something as well when they're watching.
You guys cool with that? They are carriers straight up. I think they are. I mean, maybe they don't want to use the spirit box. It's understandable. Maybe we'll get some better luck later. Right now, it's still early, and you never know. Plus, there's different areas of the house too. There's also other stories too. I kind of want to get it right. I want to make sure whose room it is. Either Beth's room or Mary's room. But one of them, there used to be. Let me get this right. So. Um, yeah, I got a bunch of notes, guys. Like,
It's a lot of stories.
I got a lot of stories here. I want to get right.
Oh yeah.
So Beth would hear things and move around in the crawl space where I showed you that crawl space. And after hearing it all night, they looked in there and the chimney bricks were dismantled and moved to the opposite side of that crawl space. So that's kind of weird. So maybe we'll investigate that crawl space as much as we can. The owner doesn't want us going up there, so what was that?
I gave the peace sign.
Oh, okay.
On the walkway for you guys.
So Beth's room, this room right over here with the doll, is said to have two spirits, a man and a woman who would hold full conversations and talk about Beth. She would also see a woman with wet hair at her window beckoning her outside. So outside this window right here, where the chair is, she would see a woman standing there with wet hair, wet black hair, and just be staring at her. I guess beckoning her is the word to describe it. So I can't give you the definition on beckoning, but it doesn't sound nice. Also, so I'm guessing this was Mary's room. The next thing that I wanted to tell you guys, actually, this was also Beth's room because this is supposed to be a very active room. Beth often said that someone would sit on her bed for hours at night. They could see the indentation. She could see the indentation on the bed, then hear the spring squeak as the indents would rise back up. So someone was sitting on her bed all night long, which is really creepy. So I wish there was still a bed over there, but that's okay. All right, so you want us to be quiet. I don't know what they're doing, so I think that plan is out the window. So since there's more people in here now, I'm just going to kind of tell you too is since we got here at like, I don't know, 5 p.m. And since we got here, there's been about 7 cars that has come down this road. And this is in the middle of nowhere. And they come up here and we go outside, we hear them coming. You could hear people coming from maybe an eighth or quarter mile away. It's all dirt roads. You can hear their car. You can see their headlights when it's been nighttime, we can see their headlights. They come up here and like, oh, we just want to see this place is supposed to be haunted. And it's the same thing, bunch of kids. And we keep having to go out there and tell them, just get the hell out of here. Like this private property, like it's been really frustrating. So we're really hoping that this night's not going to turn into people keep coming up and down the road. So it's been really frustrating. So hopefully that doesn't keep happening. So what do we got in the chat? A spirit box is not necessary in some cases. I agree. I mean, sometimes just listening and waiting for stuff is kind of, there's other ways than just a spirit box. And I totally agree with that. So, what's up, Nikki? Carla, hey guys, so glad I caught this live. Hope all is well with everyone. Much love to y'all from North Carolina. What up, North Carolina? Hey to Big Red. Hate he's not with y'all. Stay safe. I know. I wish Big Red could come, but he started a new job and he really couldn't make the trip. It kind of sucks. Sucks for me because I enjoy hanging out with him. So, what's up, Haunted Adventures? Doing pretty good, man. Doing pretty good. Road trip's been pretty awesome. So, yeah. So, all right. You guys want to be quiet and just chill here for a minute?
Yeah, I'm coming right now.
All right.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, you just want to chill. I mean, that couch right there is where that exorcism took place. Yeah, we're just gonna listen for noise. You want to turn off that light in the kitchen? The light's right behind the door. Awesome. All right. Let's just see what we hear. I got a good idea, guys. I'm gonna leave these guys in this house. You guys want to go outside for like 5 minutes
Yeah.
and leave these guys alone, all alone? Where should we leave them? Where do you guys want to be left? We're gonna leave you guys all alone in here. Where do you guys want to be left alone? Let me hear down in the comments. Do you want us to leave you in Beth's room? Do you want us to leave you in Mary's room? Do you want us to leave you in the parents' room, which could be facing Laura and Mary's room? We're not going to stay in Mike's room. Mike's going to be left out of the equation tonight. Straight up, you need to do another live tonight with us. Last one was fun. I want to, but we are all going to be recording, and I want to make this not too long. So, but when this all comes out, please check out their videos because, you know, they might catch something different too. And so I just want to make sure the basement, William, I want to set up in the basement, but I'm afraid that I'm going to lose connection in the basement because it did start to lag a little bit, I think. I'm going to plug you guys into my battery so that way I don't lose power. So I would want to do the basement straight up. Yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys up in Clara and Phil's room. So that's where I'm gonna leave you guys, and I'm gonna have you facing Mary's room, the parents' room. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna decide, and we're gonna go outside for a little bit and just chill, and then we're gonna come back, and then I have to end this. I can't be on live too long. We got other stuff we got to do. These guys are hungry too. And we got to prepare for tonight's investigation. So, where's been the most activity? The most activity has been, I guess, here.
The doll so far.
The doll so far. But you know what, guys? You will be able to hear the REM pod go off upstairs because I was able to hear it. So there's also another REM pod upstairs. All right, I'm gonna do the parents' room because we've been hanging out here for a while. So I'm gonna bring you guys up there. And then we're just going to leave for like 5 minutes. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to have to end this. So. I wish I could leave you guys in the crawl space. I mean, I might be able to, but I don't want to push it. All right. This is where you guys are going to be staying. Actually, no. You guys are going to go like right.
Yeah. Is there a door here?
I want them to be able to see the rooms.
Alright, yeah, because it. See if this door closes. Leave comments for him, dude. Hopefully this door closes. That'd be sick.
I want to get the best spot I can.
Oh, you know what I was thinking too for our investigation? There's an Etch-a-Sketch right there.
Really?
That could be very strange. Look at it. There's just an old Etch-a-Sketch sitting on the floor, dude.
Check this out.
So we could
That's
clear
awesome.
that out and then see if
How do
we
you clear?
could-
You shake it, right?
Something like that. Just clear it out. See if a ghost will write on it with the knobs.
I don't think they can see this, but all right, we'll do that tonight.
Yeah.
I just want to get a good, make sure we get the good angle for them. How's this, guys? Is this okay? Angle down. Is that okay? Spare ribs? I don't have spare ribs. Do you want more light? All right, is this good? Perfect. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna move this REM pod a little bit. I'm gonna move right here. All right. All right, I think we're good. All right, perfect. All right, guys. See you in a little bit. All right, let's go. Grab my water. All right, y'all. Let me know what you guys saw. Hopefully you guys are still there. What up, y'all? I'm sorry if you could hear them talking outside. They're being loud. Hey, J&M Exploration. Sorry I didn't see you there. We were outside kind of leaving you guys here all alone, so hope you guys are doing well. I love what you guys do. Hey, what's up, Carly Ann? Yeah, they're talking. So right now, okay, so the reason they are all excited out there is we're seeing flashes in the woods. It could most likely be lightning, but it's really weird because the skies are perfectly clear, and it is not really. It's not like humid out or anything, so like it can't be heat lightning. And Phil has seen some eyes in the woods, and I think it's a deer. I'm thinking 100% a deer. So, but he thinks, he finds it creepy, but I know it's a deer. So there was a couple orbs and a knock. So I'm sure you guys heard us. I mean, it took us like about a minute to get completely outside, but then we were out in the front, and so we weren't in here at all. So, all right, let me get you guys. What's the WTF for? The shadow? Alright. Alright, so you know what? I'm just gonna hang out in here for a minute with you guys. And unfortunately, I gotta let you guys go. So, we got other things we gotta do. Just wanna see what y'all are up to. Hey, Magic Clover. Sorry that I'm gonna have to end the live stream in a few minutes, but please go back and check out the first two parts. The first part was shorter because my GoPro cut out, so sorry about that. But that's it. A couple orbs and a knock. Not too bad. All right. I'm gonna walk you guys around one more time really quietly, and maybe take you down the basement one more time, and we'll call it right there. That's just me, guys, walking over the REM pod. We'll say bye to Laura. Bye, Laura. Did you guys hear the REM pod going off at all from the Beth's room right down below? We'll go quiet in the basement for a couple minutes. and then I'll end it in here. I'm gonna turn this off for just a minute. How's the connection, guys? Hey, thank you, Jane M Explorations. I hope we find some evidence too. Thank you for popping in. Did you guys hear that? Yo, there's something up here. Is it a rat? Yo, there's a rat in there. It is freaking out. What? Where'd it go? I knew I heard something. Where is it? All right. We getting some action here. So right here is supposed to be a portal. Hey, I can't even say your name. My friend from Greece. I'm gonna butcher it. Leonaxorotoradia. Thank you for joining us all the way from Greece. All right, the steps you're hearing above me are from the guys. Carly Ann. 5:29 a.m. Hope you got your coffee or whatever you drink, Leanne. I'm just gonna call you Leanne from now on because I can't do it. I can't do it. All right, since they're stomping around up there, I'm not gonna stay down here because I won't be able to hear anything. But let me turn this back on. I think it was on like. Oh, I hope I get this right. Sorry if I mess it up. Has anyone ever gone in the portal? I mean, I'm not gonna go in there, guys. I mean, if I had a different change of clothes, I'd go in there because that's all dirt. But, I mean, I'll go in further. There is a body buried here. I believe it is the owner's. So, I'll take you guys in as far as I can. So I'm like through the portal, I guess. My arm is at least. But, alright. Alright, guys. Catch him. Oh, I'm glad no one was in the bathroom. That would have been bad. I'm just coming up the other end of the basement. Alright guys, so please make sure you check out these guys if you'd like. They'll be doing this investigation with me and a couple other adventures, so Chizza Chad. He's got a YouTube, Instagram, Snap. Do you have Snapchat?
I do not have Snapchat.
That's the only thing you don't have, isn't it?
I don't care for it. It's for like 12-year-old girls.
All right.
I have
TikTok, yeah.
Instagram, and Twitter. Twitter I don't use too much.
Okay.
But I'm coming out with a couple parts. I already did part 1.
Cool.
So.
Cool. And we got Fil from Darker Image TV. He's all over the place. Instagram, TikTok. Yeah. Facebook?
Yeah. Not yet. Just
Not
my
yet.
personal page. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we got a big night going. So.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
Did they see anything? Did anybody comment about seeing anything up there?
Couple like a knock and an orb maybe.
Mm.
So nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy.
So, but yeah, we'll review it too or whatever later on. So.
All right.
Uploading later footage. Yes, uploading later footage. We'll be doing like a 3 a.m. investigation, a regular investigation. We'll be doing all that.
How about a 3 a.m. live stream from the tree out there?
I don't have Wi-Fi out there.
Yeah.
I mean,
Tough.
if you guys want to do a 3 a.m. live stream, it's up to you guys. I mean, I don't mind doing it. We got people.
I mean, if it's available, I don't know what the woods are gonna be like.
Right.
Oh, these people are gonna be like, live stream at 3 a.m.
We also got.
might not
we
be able
can't
to.
be too loud.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to catch something either. That's the thing.
We might
Yeah,
not be able to,
yeah.
But we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see about the live stream tonight. I don't think it's gonna happen, but if we are, then we are. So I don't know.
It'll be a surprise.
It'll be a surprise.
Dude, if we're getting crazy activity, then why not? You know.
It's up to you. I mean, we do have to do a
If
separate.
we're not getting any activity and we're gonna try to get it at 3 a.m., then live stream, you're gonna be having to talk to you.
I don't think it's gonna work out, but if who knows? So yes, there's gonna be other videos. We're gonna have videos all of us together. We're gonna do a total investigation, all 3 of us. And
Plus, we had a sick road trip. We're
on a great road trip. So
It's funny, crazy stuff happens.
it's been great. Should I tell them so far what's happened?
Tell
Kind
them.
of.
Sure, it's nuts.
So all right. So yesterday, of course, trying to go to an abandoned prison, which was our second stop. Our first stop was totally successful, no problems whatsoever. We're going up. We're like halfway up a mountain because this prison's on a mountain, and flat tire. So. We're hearing a noise, like, what's that noise? Is that like, why is the car riding her off? Flat tire. Had to change the tire on the side of the road in the middle of the rain. Thankfully, it all worked out, changed it. Next time, actually, was that when we were getting food? That was after the third location. So the third location, tuberculosis hospital, which went really good, actually. Tuberculosis hospital went good. That's so hard to say. We went to go get some food. We're pulling into a parking lot. All the lights everywhere in this entire town went black for like 5 seconds. And it was the craziest thing in the world. Also, the craziest thing in the world, Friendly's was open later than an Applebee's. So instead of having to go sit at an Applebee's and enjoying some like chicken wings or something, I had to settle for Friendly's, and it wasn't that good. So that's another strange thing.
Mine was okay. I mean, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it, but
Can anyone update me on this house? Leanne, it is the Hinsdale house. I don't have a whole lot of time to explain it, but this house has some crazy history, crazy activity. You name it. It's here. Apparitions, UFOs. Look up the Dandy family. They lived here from 1970 to 1974. The original owners. This house was on a carriage trail. It was a bed and breakfast, and they used to stop people on like the horse and carriages and kill them, steal their stuff, hurt their woman, murder them, put them in, bury them in that place right there, stack them up, and yeah. So this place is crazy, and. Yeah, so, all right, I got to end this. This has been going on for a while, so I'm sorry, guys. And we're going to continue this road trip, and so you guys will be seeing videos of all of ours, uploading of this. And it might be a 2-parter, might be a 3-parter, but we're going to investigate. We're here, we have it, it's a long drive. We're going to investigate this place thoroughly. So, all right, y'all, thank you for coming. Everyone have a great night. Thank you for the support, and that's it, yo. So, see you later.